Hello everybody, it's Sil, and I wanted to welcome you guys back to some more Clangen. I've been having so much fun with this series and just seeing what happens with our third generation of different clans. So last time Dust Clan was, well, it had a lot of hardships, it had a lot of deaths, and unfortunately it led to a lot more Dark Forest cats. So now we're going to be checking up on Cricketclan to see how well they are doing here. Yeah, they have the old forest background, and I know that if I did change this to light mode, we could actually see what all of the backgrounds actually look like in the daytime, but the dark mode is a bit easier on my eyes, so I hope you guys can understand. Anyways, we have just our 2 pages of cats here, one of which being a little kit, and the rest being either full-on warriors or they are starting to become seniors and or elders. So let's go ahead and check out and see how everybody's doing. Here we have Oral Smoke. They are non-binary. They are playful and a great teacher. They caught a huge rabbit. They have some lovely red feathers. Let's check out the relationships. Let's see here. Oop, I'm going to turn off the dead thing. I forgot to turn that off. So let's see. There's a lot of platonic likes along with some dislikes. For example, they dislike Sweetheart here. Let's see. Anything that has dislike more than like. I see some where they come close, but nothing major. And that is her kit. Makes sense as to why she platonically loves their kit so much. They have no mate, at least not in this clan. Next we have our medicine cat Firepath. He is strange and a fantastic teacher. He's just in his den. He really hates Mary Nose, which is interesting here. He doesn't really dislike anybody else, at least not to the point where he hates them as much as Mary Nose, because he doesn't like Whirl Smoke or Rowan Nettle that much, but the platonic love outweighs the dislike. Then here is our leader, Frecklestar. Frecklestar, he is smart and ambitious. He's having a good day today. Let's see here. Dislikes Rabbit Fern. Mary Nose just a little more. Dark Claw. It dislikes a couple cats, but not to the point of hatred. Let's see, Rabbit Fern. Oh goodness, she's half blind, poor girl. She's compassionate and a great teacher. Her mate is Rowan Nettle. She's starting to get up there in age where she will probably become an elder soon. She's our current deputy, and she's staring off into space. Let's check out her relationships. Let's see, has a deep platonic love for her family. Dislikes Branch Shade. Like, really dislikes Branch Shade. Dislikes Windsight just a tad, as well as Maple Drop. Dislikes a couple cats, but no hatred. Rowan Nettle, he is shameless and a great storyteller. His mate's Rabbit Fern, and he's telling a rather tall tale to any cat who will listen. Let's see, dislikes Firepath quite a lot, but platonic is overrunning the dislike, but not by much. Let's see, dislikes a couple cats, but a majority of which has platonic overriding the dislike. Okay, that's not that bad. Here we have Mary Nose. She is thoughtful and has a strong connection to StarClan. She wants to spend time alone today. She really hates Firepath, which is interesting. that the one closest to StarClan hates the medicine cat and the medicine cat hates her in return. It's very interesting to me. She also really dislikes Rowanettle, but respects him. Dislikes Sweetheart, Rabbit Fern. Dislikes a decent chunk of cats, but I'd say a majority of which is balanced out by the platonic like, except for a couple cats. Here's Sweetheart. He wants to be chosen as the new deputy. He is loving and a fantastic teacher. I would definitely think about him as a strong candidate for when Rabbit Fern retires. Let's see. Has some dislikes here and there, but I don't see any hatred. No hatred. Then we have Pearfur. Pearfur, one of Rabbit Fern and Rowanettle's kits. He is empathetic and a good teacher. He's currently headed to the dirt place. Really admires his mother. Still loves his father. Let's see. Doesn't like Shimmer Lilac all that much, or Plover Speck. But that's okay. So far there's no hatred, which is good. We then have Dark Claw, another one of Rabbit Fern and Rowanettle's kits. She's currently feeling nervous. She's playful and a great teacher. I do love her. I love how she looks, and I love her name being Dark Claw. Deep love for her mother. Dislikes her brother, but there's still some love there. Doesn't like Sweetheart all that much. Pardon me, that was a sneeze. Does like Scorch Bright. I might see if she could be potentially interested in any cat, even though I don't see any romantic feelings. I am just a bit curious. She and Plover Speck kind of get along well, but let's check out any other options. I don't want anybody too young or too old. I kind of want them to be on near the same wavelength. You know what? I think Darkclaw and Plover Speck could be cute together. So why not? We'll have them be together. Then we have Mink Acorn. Mink Acorn, he is adventurous and a great teacher. He's a survivor of a tragedy, so he was not originally a Cricketclan warrior. Let's see here. Harbors some dislike for cats, but not to the point of hatred, which is good. Windside, our elder. She was formerly a kitty pet. She's in a good mood today. Oh, sorry, she's in quite the mood today. She's loathsome and a great mediator. Dislikes Rabbit Fern. She kind of seems like she either likes or dislikes you, and there's not much in between. Well, that's okay. Sometimes, people can be like that. Now we have Branchshade. He's helping to gather herbs. He is righteous and smart. He's the he's the child of Fleckflight and Whirlsmoke before they broke up. Deeply loves his Baba. And his dad. Oh, sorry, sibling. My bad. I forget things so easily. I'm so sorry. Dislikes Maple Drop a little bit. Then we have Maple Drop. She is faithful and a great teacher. Again, also the daughter of Fleck Flight and Whirl Smoke. She's currently feeling excited. Really loves her Baba. Dislikes Windsight. A bit on the fence about Parafer. Dislikes a decent chunk of cats, but the platonic love tends to overweigh the dislike, except with Parafer, Windsight, and Darkclaw. Then we have Soft Pelt. Soft Pelt is adventurous and a great fighter, also Fleck Flight and Whirl Smoke's kit. He is feeling nervous right now. Has a deep platonic love for his Baba. Let's see. Also for siblings. Except Scorchbright. Doesn't like Bramblefall. Does love little Spruce Kit, his kit. Then there's Raven Talon. She is bloodthirsty and extremely smart. She caught the scent of an enemy warrior earlier. I'm a little worried about her. Deeply loves her Baba. Dislikes Branchshade. Also Osprey Ear. Bramblefall. And Gravel Whisker. Okay, doesn't really hate any cats right now, at least. Scorchbright, he is compassionate and a good teacher. He's currently craving the taste of mouse. Actually dislikes his Baba, which is interesting. Let's see, dislikes a decent chunk of cats. Hates Soft Pelt. Okay, that's interesting. Hates his brother. I wonder why. Really platonically loves Faded Heart, his sibling. And dislikes Bramblefall a little bit. Here's Osprey Ear. He is our other medicine cat. He is patient and has a strong connection to StarClan. He originally came to us as a she, but decided that him fits him better. And he is currently clearing out some old herbs. He kind of came with these scars on his face, so he is blind. Has a bit of a romantic love to Firepath, and you know what? I think that would be cute. We'll have them be together. We'll have them be together. Their stats are very high. Let's see. Dislikes Windsight just a little bit. Dislikes Maple Drop. Has only a couple cats that he dislikes. Then there's Gannet Fire. She was originally a rogue that we took in. She's playful and a good speaker. She's also feeling sassy today. Let's see. Dislikes Rowanettle a tad. Does dislike Sleetheart. Dislikes Bramblefall just a little. Dislikes Soft Pelt a bit more than the platonic love. But doesn't really hate anybody. Then we have Faded Heart. She is vengeful and has a strong connection to StarClan. She is also a kit between Whirl Smoke and Fleck Flight. She's currently guarding the camp entrance. Does have some dislike towards her Baba, but the platonic love outweighs it. Dislikes Mink Acorn and Darkclaw slightly. Kind of on the fence about her brother Shimmer Lilac. But so far it seems that all of the dislikes have balanced out, or at least are lower than the platonic like. We then have Odd Pelt, also a kit between Whirl Smoke and Fleck Flight. He is childish and a great fighter. He's currently craving a frog right now. Deep love for his Baba. Let's see. Dislikes a couple cats, but not a lot, except for Shimmer Lilac. Then we have Shimmer Lilac. He's feeling sassy today. He's responsible and very smart. Also another kit between Whirl Smoke and Fleck Flight. Let's see here. Dislikes Pear for a bit. Dislikes Frecklestar just a little. Really dislikes his brother Oddpelt. Dislikes Ganetfire a little. Dislikes Mapledrop a little, and Softpelt. But everyone else is perfectly fine. Then we have Bramblefall. She was formerly a kitty pet. She's chattering at the birds in the trees above. She's bold and a good fighter. Let's see. She has a slight dislike for Branchshade. And dislikes Spruce Kit just a little bit, but maybe she's just not a kit person. Then we have Gravel Whisker, an elder, formerly a kitty pet. She is bold and a good kit sitter. She does dislike a decent chunk of cats, but not to the where it's hatred. Then here's Ploverspeck. She is our other medicine cat. She's patient and a good speaker, now has Darkclaw as her mate. She's looking for herbs, and she was formerly a kitty pet. Let's see. Doesn't dislike anybody. And then we have little Spruce Kit, who was adopted by Softpelt. I'm pretty sure. I think that was the case. I forget. He currently wants to just take a nap. Has a deep platonic love for his father. Then we have Hillbounce. She was formerly a kitty pet. She's responsible and an excellent speaker, and she's offering to lead the next patrol out. Sorry, he, not she. That was my bad. And currently doesn't really feel anything for anybody right now, because he's still new. And then here in StarClan, we have everybody. Here we have Seafoot, who is an elder, and he is thoughtful and a great mediator. He passed away and is currently exploring StarClan. We have Bogtail, who is another elder of ours. She was compassionate and an excellent mediator. She's currently sharing tongues with Flexflight. Then here is Flexflight. She is very proud of Hillbound. She's playful and smart. Sadly, she passed away from her last birth. Yeah, she passed away while with her last litter, and unfortunately all of her last litter did not survive either, but at least now they can be with Flexflight. Here's Amberspot. He was another elder of ours. He was very calm and a good teacher. We've had him with us since the beginning. Owl Needle. He was formerly abandoned as a kit, and we took him in. He was righteous and extremely smart. Then we have Night Speckle. She was playful and had a strong connection to StarClan, one of Rabbit Fern and Rowan Nettle's kits, and knows Softpelt's secret and wants to tell someone. And then unfortunately here we have the litter of kits that Flexflight had when she passed away, and they all passed away. Downy Kit, from what I remember, passed away due to a snake. Meanwhile, her two brothers passed away due to green cough, from what I remember, only a couple moons later. Sorry, her brother and sister. That was my bad. So the last litter of kits now get to be with Flexflight, their mother. And they will be able to watch over their older siblings and their baba. So for now, we're going to go ahead and continue with patrols at this time. I'm going to have the medicine cats go first. And since there are no apprentices, we're just going to put in 3 cats each time. So let's see, we got some mutual respect. Managed to have a successful hunt. Talking about potential dreams from StarClan. Let's see. Going to check for a badger, practicing new fighting techniques, and managed to catch a rabbit. That's good. Dark Claw is wounded during a harsh training exercise led by Frecklestar. Frecklestar, you gotta calm down. You gotta relax. And you lost your ears because of it? Oh my goodness. Frecklestar. Goodness. A lot of cats are not happy with Frecklestar or Rabbit Fern. Interesting. Let's see. Talking about a dream. That was from a previous patrol. Managed to catch a mouse. Caught some fish. Helping a lost apprentice. Catching another rabbit. Practicing some new fighting techniques. Sweetheart is crudely injured by Frecklestar to make an example out of them? What? Frecklestar? Why would you do that? Sleekheart? Oh my gosh! Frecklestar just partially blinded Sleetheart. Oh my gosh. Frecklestar. What even? I mean, with everything that Frecklestar is doing, I'll probably have Frecklestar in the Dark Forest at this rate. Because, I mean, at this point, how Frecklestar is acting, just continuously hurting cats. Let's see. Caught a rabbit, crossed through this underpass safely. Bramblefall is okay. Brought back more prey. Catching a mouse. And catching some squirrels. Okay. I don't know about Frecklestar. Let's see. Frecklestar lost a life defending Parafur. Raventalon earned a scar protecting the leader. We now have a new cat who joined the clan, who I'm just gonna call, I'm just gonna call her Oakjump instead of Oakley. She is vengeful and has a strong connection to Star Clan. Used to live in the barn, but stayed away from Two Legs. Decided clan life would be better for her. I don't know about all these cats having, like, not great traits. And I don't really know about you, Frecklestar. Because you keep hurting and then protecting cats, I'm very conflicted on it. Let's see. Helping each other. Reporting a wolf. Scavenging. Catching a rat. Practicing teamwork. Practicing new fighting techniques. Odd Pelt is okay. And crossing a thunderpass safely. Okay. Spruce Paw has Raventalon as his mentor. I'm not too sure about that Spruce Paw. Spruce Paw is calm, but I don't know about Bloodthirsty Raventalon being Spruce Paw's mentor. I think Shimmer Lilac would be better. Being responsible and very smart. Though I know that, you know, his father does not like his uncle. I think it would honestly be better for Spruce Paw. Let's see, brought back a deputy, talking about a vision. We're not going to go near a porcupine. Managing to catch some fish. Checking for a badger. Practicing some hunting. Talking about some borders. Renewing some scent marks and gaining mutual respect. Osprey Ear was found dead. No. Oh, Osprey Ear. I'm gonna see how everybody felt about Osprey Ear besides Firepath. So let's see. Where's Osprey Ear? There's Osprey Ear. So, liked. Firepath, you know, definitely loved Osprey Ear. Also liked. Didn't really feel much of anything. Liked. Didn't really feel anything specifically. A lot of cats didn't really feel anything specific for Osprey Ear, but there's another like. There's one dislike. A second dislike. A third dislike. Fourth dislike. Fifth dislike. So right now it's a tie. Didn't feel anything. Didn't feel anything. Didn't feel anything. Didn't feel anything. Liked. Liked. Didn't feel anything. And didn't feel anything. Okay. So Osprey Ear is gonna be staying in StarClan. Sadly, she was worried about Green Coffin, then found dead near the border. Mink Acorn lost his tail. I really don't know about Freckle Star. I don't have a good feeling about Freckle Star. Let's see, finding a nice sunny spot for themselves. Being able to drive off a rogue. Catching a bird. Did not eat the prey. Catching a lizard. An apprentice was lost. Practicing some teamwork. Talking about a potential vision. Okay, nothing significant happens this moon. Talking about another vision. Practicing some teamwork. Getting rid of a badger. Not gonna go near that porcupine. Catching a lizard. Checking for a badger. An apprentice was just lost. And driving out rogues. Talk about instant karma. Mink Acorn was injured by Frecklestar for speaking out against him. And then lightning struck the camp and Frecklestar lost a life. Honestly, deserved. Mink Acorn. I don't see the damage because you already had that. Yeah, that was by enemy warriors. That was when the tree fell. I don't see... Did you lose like a foot? Frecklestar, I don't... Yeah, when it comes to Frecklestar, I don't think that he's gonna be in Star Clan. There's Rabbit Fern. She'll be retiring soon. Let's see, talking about another vision. We're not gonna go near that. Warning about a coyote. Talking about a vision. Fighting off a badger. Gaining mutual respect. Getting a sandwich. And fighting off rogues. Rabbit Fern is now in the Elder's Den, and Soft Pelt is now the Dermbuner. I don't know about that one. I think it would be better if it was Sweetheart. How does Frecklestar actually feel about Soft Pelt? You don't even really like Soft Pelt. Let's see. Talking about another vision. Catching a mouse. Getting some fish. Driving off a fox. Telling some stories. Not gonna go near a porcupine. Darkclaw is shaken but unharmed. And catching a rabbit. We now have Russet Spot. Firepath will always love Ospreyer but has decided to move on. That's understandable. Let's check out Russet Spot. Russet Spot, he is cold and an excellent speaker. He's currently looking around the camp with wonder. He is also formerly a kitty pet. Alright. We'll welcome some new faces. Let's see. Finding a lovely sunny spot. Not gonna go near that howling noise. Managed to catch a rabbit. Practicing some teamwork. Ambushing a rogue. Catching some squirrels. Heading back to camp. And fighting off a fox. Sweetheart is injured. After being ordered by Frecklestar to check out a two-legged object. Seriously, Frecklestar, you gotta stop. Spruce Paw is now Spruce Whisker. Sweetheart. Now he is fully blind. He's fully blind now because of Freckle Star. Spruce Whisker, he smells sweet like lavender. He's calm and extremely smart. I think it was right to give Shimmer Lilac him as an apprentice. I think that was a good idea. Let's see, finding a lovely sunny spot, telling some stories, catching a rabbit, talking about a potential dream, doesn't eat the fresh kill, driving out a fox, practicing teamwork, and checking out some two legs. Frecklestar lost another life. Raventalon earned another scar defending the territory. Raventalon, please be careful. You already lost 1 ear, and now you have these scars there. Frecklestar only has 4 lives. I mean, he is getting up there in age. And I will change your name. You are wise and an excellent speaker. Let's see. What's a good name for you? I guess Juniper, because that's the only other thing I can think of that has a J. So we now have Juniper Whisker. Yeah, because I don't think, yeah, we don't have anybody with the name Juniper. At least not here. So we're going to go ahead and have Firepath and Ploverspeck continue out on patrols and talking about some potential visions. We're practicing some more teamwork, being able to hunt, catching a rabbit. Let's see. Scavenging. Mary Nose is shaken but unharmed. Fighting off a fox. Managed to hunt undetected. Frecklestar lost another life due to old age. Gannetfire was injured after falling into a river. Gannetfire. Gotta pay attention. I don't think Frecklestar is going to be with us much longer, and honestly, I'd say good riddance because Frecklestar is terrible. We'll then have Softstar, and I'm not sure who he would choose as a deputy. I do feel bad for poor Sleetheart. He didn't deserve getting blinded in both eyes, one being from Frecklestar and another one being from Frecklestar's orders. I kind of do want him to find love. They're too young. Too young. You know what? Let's have you and Juniper Whisker be together. Let's see. Talking about another vision. Catching a rat. Settling a dispute. Checking for a badger. Ambushing a rogue. Finding a lovely sunny spot. Soft spelt is okay. Talking about another vision. We now have Bitternfoot. Oh no, Green Cough struck the clan and Whirl Smoke and Oak Jump passed away. No. Frecklestar lost another life. Oh, Whirl Smoke. I deeply loved Whirl Smoke. You were very good, Baba. Oak Jump, you weren't with us for long, but I appreciate that you were there with us. Frecklestar's not going to be with us for much longer. Let's see, talking about another vision. Checking for foxes. Driving off a fox. Practicing some teamwork. Checking for a badger. Talking about a potential Star Clan vision. Managed to hunt undetected. And driving off another fox. Frecklestar 8 tainted fresh kill and lost a life. Pearfur was injured. Darklaw's expecting kits. A loner brought Alloy Kit into the clan, saying that they can't care for them anymore. Frecklestar has 1 life left. Goodness. Here's Bitternfoot. Bitternfoot is patient and a good hunter. He's currently sharpening his claws. He's getting up there in age, and he's formerly a kitty pet. And then here's little Alloy Kit. He's just 2 months old. He's insecure. Poor little baby. Frecklestar wants to go on a patrol, because of course Frecklestar does. Let's see. Talking about another vision. Catching a mouse. Catching a squirrel. Let's see. Getting a sandwich. Not gonna go near that large dog. Warning about some wolves. And catching a rabbit. Okay, that's pretty good. Oddpelt lost their paw to a 2-leg trap. No! Darklaw thinks that she'll have 2 kits. Oh my goodness. Oddpelt. Yeah, you just lost a foot. Oddpelt. Frecklestar, hoping from a sign from Star Clan. They're probably not going to talk to you. Especially with how you've been hurting cats. I think you have been hurting cats even since, you know, when we first started. Absolutely just terrible. I regret making Frecklestar leader. Let's see, managed to scavenge. Got some chickens. Catching a rabbit. And catching a bird. Okay. So, a queen decides to leave their litter with you. Rabbitfern takes them in. Darklaw and Ploverspeck have 2 kits. Frecklestar lost their last life, saving Darklaw from a monster. Well, it is noble that you did lose your life to save cats. At the same time, you seriously hurt them. And you're going to be Cricketclan's first Dark Forest cat. And Softpelt shall become Softstar next moon. Softpelt's currently thinking about love. Is there anybody that you're romantically interested in, or is it just something you're thinking about? I think it's just something, yeah. It's just something he's currently thinking about. And let's check out these new kits. We now have Kite Kit. She is a little attention seeker. We have Hoot Kit, who's Darklaw and Ploverspeck's kit. And we have Rattle Kit, who is also Darklaw and Ploverspeck's kit. And he is troublesome. So, Hoot Kit and Rattle Kit are Darklaw and Ploverspeck's kits. Kite Kit is the one that was adopted by Rabbitfern and Rowan Nettle, and Alloy Kit was not adopted by anybody, but he's going to become an apprentice fairly soon here. So we're going to go ahead and just do a couple patrols, finding a lovely sunny spot. settling some disputes, practice some new hunting techniques. Bitterfoot is shaken but unharmed, some more new hunting techniques. Driving off a small dog, an apprentice was lost, not going to go near a large dog. We now have Soft Star. Mary Nose is now the new deputy. I bet that's gonna anger Freckle Star from beyond, which I don't mind. How are you doing? Acting suspiciously, of course you are. So, here is Soft Star. Has his 9 lives now. And we're gonna go ahead and read off his ceremony. Softpelt leaves to speak with StarClan. He closes his eyes and is immediately surrounded by his loved ones, friends, and clanmates who have passed on. Stars shine throughout their pelts and their eyes are warm as they greet the new leader. A queen introduces herself as Sea Holly. She softly touches her nose to Softpelt's head, giving him a life for affection. Oak Jump walks to Softpelt next, offering a life for confidence. She smiles and states that the clan will do well under Softpelt's leadership. Flash Kid bounds up to the new leader, reaching up on her hind legs to give him a new life for protection. She flicks her tail and heads back to make room for the next cat. Night Speckle states her name and steps forward to give Softpelt a life for courage. A young cat is next to give a life. Starlight reflects off their youthful eyes. Hawkpaw stretches up to give a life for mentoring. Amber Spot strides forward, an energy that wasn't present in his last moment. He gives a life for humility. Al Needle dips his head in greeting. Energy surges through Softpelt's pelt as they receive a life for instincts. He reassures Softpelt that he's almost done. The next cat is not familiar. What? Not familiar? I'm gonna say is familiar because well, actually, I guess Softpelt didn't really know Osprey Ear. She smells of catmint and herbs. She gives him a life for faith. Black Star, one of StarClan's oldest leaders, looks at the new leader with pride. They give a last life, the gift of endurance in the face of hardship. StarClan hails Softpelt by his new name, Soft Star, telling him that his old life is no more. He is granted guardianship of Cricketclan and is told to use his new power wisely. The group of starry cats yell Soft Star's name in support. Soft Star wakes up feeling a new strength within his body and knows that he is now ready to lead the clan. It was nice to see a lot of the cats, although I do feel bad for Osprey Ear a little bit. Let's see. Kits are going to become apprentice pretty soon. So let's see, finding a lovely little sunny spot. Let's see. Raven Talon's okay. Chasing off a small dog. Practicing some new hunting techniques. Getting some fish. Some mutual respect. Managing to hunt. And driving off foxes. We now have Maplebriar. Allopod decides to become a medicine cat. Oh, that's so great. He is calm, and he currently woke up on the wrong side of the nest. That's so wonderful. I love seeing, like, cats choosing to be a medicine cat. Here's Maplebriar. He is compassionate and smart. He's formerly a kitty pet. So I will change his name because we do have Maple Drop. So instead, I'm going to call you, let's see, mite briar. So we're going to go ahead and have our medicine cats head out. And they speak with StarClan happily, driving off a rogue in the territory, talking about kind gestures, battling off a fox, setting another ambush for a rogue, catching a little lizard, driving off another fox, and checking out if there's a badger in the territory. Hillbounce is caught breaking the warrior code. Why do you keep breaking the warrior code, Hillbounce? I'm gonna add in 6 cats on patrol this time. Let's see, some new hunting techniques. Had a little snack. Settled a dispute. And settled another dispute. Kitepaw now has Faded Heart as their mentor. Rabbit Fern is expecting more kids at this age? Kitepaw is childish, and I think, what is it, Faded Heart? Yeah, Faded Heart is pretty vengeful. I don't know how I really feel about that. I want, you know what, let's have Scorchbriar instead. I think that would be a bit better. Let's see, having a vision, Scorchbright and Kitepaw. We're not going to have them check out a fox. Managing to push through, having a vision from StarClan, catching a rabbit, and catching another rabbit. Rabbit Fern thinks that she'll have 2 kids. It surprises me that she's still having kids, really. Let's see. Talking with StarClan. Catching a little lizard. Catching some chickens. Crossing the Thunderpass safely. Getting some ghost stories. Driving off another fox. Gannet Fire is now retired. Hootpaw has Juniper Whisker, and Rattlepaw has Sleetheart. Now we have Rykit. He's a noisy little kit. Hootpaw is righteous and has been training very hard. Rattlepaw is responsible and is picking burrs from his pelt. Let's go ahead and have them go. Finding a lovely sunny spot. Lots of 2-legs are lingering. We're not going to go near there. At least, not right now, anyway. Let's see. Catching some prey. Let's see. Understanding the dangers of porcupines. Checking for a badger. Catching a rat. Practicing some new hunting techniques. And practicing some teamwork. Rabbit Fern's brought back to camp after wandering off. Goodness. Rabbit Fern. We're getting a lot of elderly cats, which makes me a little nervous because I don't want them to be going so soon, but they will. Let's see, having some more talks with medicine cats. We're not going to investigate that howling. Managing to catch a bird. And checking out another porcupine. Being able to split up to hunt. driving off a fox, practicing some new fighting techniques. We now have Alobite. Welcome, Alobite. He is loyal and clairvoyant. He feels a sense of dread. Oh dear. Let's see. Kaipaw will then be a warrior pretty soon, and so will Hootpaw and Rattlepaw. And Rykid will take a while before he is ready to become an apprentice. So let's see. They find a lovely sunny spot. Manage to catch a rabbit. Checking out the dangers of porcupines. Practicing teamwork. Managed to hunt on another clan's territory, finding another lovely sunny spot, and managing to catch a rabbit. Let's see. Mapledrop is now wearing a rice stalk. Let's see, talking about a vision. Doing some tree climbing practice. Some new hunting techniques. Catching another rabbit. Catching a rat. Catching another rabbit. And scavenging what was left from wolves. Kitepaw is now Kite Spot. Darkclaw wears jay feathers. Bramblefall was caught outside the territory. Kite Spot, she's patient and an excellent fighter. Goodness, everybody's just aging. Not that that's a bad thing, just a thing to notice. Let's see, talking about a dream. Bringing some fresh kill. We're not going to pursue a large dog. Crossing the Thunderpass safely. Driving off a fox. Catching a rabbit. And finding a mouse. Let's see, talking about a vision. We're not going to go near a large dog. Bringing back a couple mice. Didn't eat the fresh kill. Finding a sunny spot. Driving off a small dog. Managed to hunt. Okay. We now have Footfur and Rattlespeck, and Raipaw now has Hootfur as his mentor. So Hootfur is careful and a good speaker. He's craving a mouse. Rattlespeck, he is loving and a fantastic teacher. Raipaw is ambitious. Worries me a little bit. Frecklestar, he's sleeking through the shadows right now. See, talking about another vision. It was just from another patrol. Crossing the Thunderpass safely. Managing to catch the rabbit. Practicing new hunting techniques. We're not going to hunt on the border. Accidentally injured. And Rowan Nettle passed away. There's Rowan Nettle. He did live for quite a long time. Unfortunately, he will not get to see his last kid become a warrior in person. but hopefully he'll be proud. Let's see, talking about another vision, practicing teamwork, driving off some rogues, catching some fish, checking for a badger, catching some squirrels, mutual respect, mink acorn and fire path died of green cough. Oh. Mink acorn realized that Tom doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Okay, well, first, mink acorn, you lived for quite a long time. And then Firepath, you also lived for quite a long time. Asking for guidance from Ice Storm. Alright, so we now have 2 medicine cats again, Plover Speck and Alobite. But that's okay. They find a nice sunny spot, and Firepath's time was growing closer and closer. And I'm sure he'll be happy to be with his mate again. Let's see. Seeing the dangers of porcupines, some mutual respect. It was just from another patrol, settling a dispute, and chasing off another fox. Garvel Whisker now passed away as well. And we now have Spike Kit, who was brought into the clan. He will be an apprentice pretty soon. Talking with StarClan. Does not eat the prey. Renewing some borders. Burying this odd-acting rabbit. Oddpelt is injured after falling into a river. Oddpelt, you gotta stay away from rivers at this point. Let's see. Talking about a vision. Learning about 2 legs. Telling a lot of stories. Settling a dispute. And driving off a small dog. Soulpaw. Windsight passed away. Rabbitfern will always love Rowanettle, but has moved on. Spikepaw now has Juniper Whisker. I think that happened with another cat, but now I can't remember whom. Juniper Whisker now has Spikepaw. Here's Soulpaw. I don't think I like the idea of Soul, so I'm going to call you Sunpaw. Spikepaw, he is thoughtful and is helping to gather some moss. Ryepaw is about to become a warrior pretty soon here. Let's see, talking about a vision from StarClan, and since Sunpaw currently doesn't have a mentor, I think I'll have you go with Maple Drop. Let's see, it was just from another patrol. Managing to cross the Thunderpass safely. Managing to catch a little lizard. Catching a rabbit. Not going near that porcupine. Driving off a fox. and managed to hunt. Mike Briar has now retired. Ryepaw is now Ryefreckle. Ryefreckle is altruistic and a good speaker. See, Sunpaw now has Hillbounce as his mentor. Let's see, talking about another dream. Spikepaw is shaken but unharmed. Managing to cross the Thunderpass safely. Catching a mouse. Warning of some death berries. Practicing teamwork. And managed to have a good hunt. Spruce Whisker and Kite Spot die from eating tainted prey. No! Spruce Whisker was Softstar's only kit. Kite Spot was adopted by Rabbit Fern and Rowan Nettle, but at least she can be with her father again. Walking in the dreams of Russet Spots, why? Large dog? Nope. Talking about a potential vision. Driving off the rogues. Being able to hunt. And checking for a badger. Bitterfoot is now an elder. He is patient and a valuable tactician. My Briar is compassionate and a great kit sitter. Oh yes, my Briar's now non-binary instead of a Tom, that's right. That was my bad. Let's see. Managing to catch a mouse. We're not going to quarrel with a fox. Talking about a vision. Managing to catch a rabbit. Catching another rabbit. And we're not going to quarrel with a fox when it's just one cat. Purfur was burnt alive trying to save my Briar from a fire. Oh my gosh. Purfur. That's terrible. Look at his paws. Oh my goodness me. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Being burnt alive? That's gotta be one of the worst ways anybody could die. Purfur, I don't think, really deserved any of that. But unfortunately, we can't change how it happened. But man, that's awful. Sundrop? That's one of my favorite names for a cat. Sundrop. That's for another OC of mine. She's a medicine cat, but I love the fact that his name is Sundrop now. He's careful and a good speaker. And let's see, she's bloodthirsty and extremely smart. I don't know about her. I'm gonna call you Red Strike instead of Rio. I don't know about Red Strike, but cats have a potential to be better. So we'll see it. We'll see about her. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Getting some moss. Burying a rabbit. talking about a vision, and ambushing a rogue. We now have Spike Bee. Spike Bee. He has an orange collar, which makes it a bit hard to see. He's thoughtful and a fantastic hunter. All right. So now we currently have no more apprentices. I do kind of want Rattlespeck to find a mate. Interested in Sundrop and Spike Bee. I think Rattlespeck and Sundrop could be pretty cute together. And Hootfur wants to have some kits. Let's have Hootfur and Spike Bee. She is currently daydreaming. Dislikes skin at fire. Yeah, we don't have any more apprentices right now. Let's see. Talking with StarClan. Talking with StarClan again. Driving off some rogues. Managed to not eat the prey. Mapledrop is injured after falling into a river. You guys need to be careful of rivers. Let's see. Talking about another vision. Talking about another vision. Telling some stories. And Rabbit Fern has now passed away. She's telling stories about when she was young. Unfortunately, our main three, our leader, our original deputy, and Medicine Cat have now all passed away. Though I'm not too sad about Frecklestar, given that he was hurting other cats. And Bitterfoot adopted little Carp Kit, who was just abandoned. Oh, she's very cute. Let's see. Managed to hunt. Talking about a vision. Telling some stories. Getting a sandwich. Marynose is now retired. Sleekheart is now the new deputy. I'm very happy for him. I think he deserves it. And now we have a new cat in the clan. Marynose, she deserves to be able to rest. And Sleekheart, I think, is a great choice for a deputy. Let's see. I'm going to call you, let's see, to begin with an N. And not be like Knight. Nip? You know what? Yeah, Nip Sky. We'll go with Nip. He's righteous and an excellent speaker. Let's see. Talking about a vision. Catching some fish. Getting some moss. We're not going to hunt on another clan's territory. Ploverspeck was injured. Mapledrop found a kit. We're not going to have his name be Mary Kit. Instead, let's see. Your name's going to be Mouse Kit. Yeah, we don't have anybody with the name Mouse here. see, managing to bring back a lot of fresh kill, talking with Clan, crossing the Thunderpass safely, talking about a vision. Mousepaw and Cartpaw have their mentors. Rattlespeck's expecting a kit. Yay to Rattlespeck and Sundrop, they're gonna have a kit. Let's see, Cartpaw is cold and has Shimmer Lilac. Okay. Mousepaw is strange and has Sleek Heart. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you'll turn around if it's much too warm. Let's see, focusing on tree climbing. Managed to hunt undetected. Getting some new moss. Talking with Clan. And catching a squirrel. Juniper Whisker is expecting kits. Kits with Sleek Heart. Rattlespeck thinks that they'll have one kit. Spike Bee goes by female. Spike Bee is she now. Oh, I'm so excited that Sleek Heart is gonna be a father. Let's see, managing to catch some squirrels. We're not going to investigate the noise. Practicing teamwork. It was just another patrol. Getting some moss. And getting some more moss. We now have a single kit. And Juniper Whiskers thinks that they'll also have one kit. We now have Bubbling Kit between Rattlespeck and Sundrop. Looks like she got a lot from both of her fathers. That kind of brownish color from Rattlespeck and Sundrop's tabby. And the eyes. Oh, so cute. Let's see. Managed to get a rabbit. Practicing some new hunting techniques. Talking about a vision. Checking for a badger. Talking about a vision. And we're not going to go near a two-leg trap. We now have a little baby. We have Wind Kit. He is a noisy kitten. I'm guessing named after Windspeck, who sadly is no longer with us. But now we have Bubbling Kit and Wind Kit, and Cartpaw and Mousepaw are now 9 moons old. They'll be becoming warriors pretty soon here. See, managing to drive off a rogue. Reporting some wolves. Talking with Clan. Getting a gopher. And driving off another fox. Let's see. Mousepaw's okay. Checking for a badger. Bringing a deputy back to camp. Talking about herbs. Stocking up on herbs. And having a successful hunt avoiding 2 legs. Alright. I'll probably stop when Mousepaw and Cartpaw are now warriors. There we go. We're not going to go near any foxes right now. Managing to catch a mouse, catching some squirrels, getting a gopher, getting some more herbs. We're not going to go near a two-leg trap. We now have Carp Noise and Mouse Moon. Carp Noise, she is fierce and a good hunter. And Mouse Moon is loving and a good teacher. That's absolutely wonderful. I love that. Bubbling Kit and Wind Kit will still be a while before they become apprentices. I think Red Strike is actually doing pretty well for herself. I was a bit uncertain about her, but I think she's actually an okay cat. So far nobody's been hurt with her. So I'm perfectly willing to still let her stay. I don't want to judge a cat too badly from their personality. So we do now have 2 pages worth of Star Clan cats. And one cat watches Downy Kit with malice in his eyes. You stay away from the kits! Like, what is wrong with you? You leave poor little Downy Kit alone. She's just a baby. And I really hate the fact that Freckle Star is our first Dark Forest cat here, but with all of the harm that he's caused to different cats, I feel like it's only fair. Especially to poor Sleetheart, being blinded because of him, and then Darklaw literally losing both of her ears because of him. And probably more than that, if I can think of more. Probably it's in the first episode. But I'm afraid that'll happen sometimes. But for now, I think Cricketclan is back in an era of peace with Softstar. He's feeling very happy. And I'm pretty sure that his mother and Baba would be very proud of him. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have a good day for today. And goodbye, everybody.